That I need that time and I see your point.
When I tell you guys that I have literally tried to record this reading twice, okay? And for whatever reason, Spirit was just not trying to let me do it. But I also was tossing and turning in the bed like something is heavy on me to get this message out. Spirit was like, you cannot lay down and get comfortable until you put Aqua's on game about what it is as far as their energy tonight. Now, for those of you that are new, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way you're a part of the family. Some of you have been here before, you just haven't clicked the subscribe button. Baby, you're gonna love it here. We're a family, we're growing. Slow and steady wins the race in this case. I'm only manifesting to be introduced to those that are divinely connected with me, looking to manifest into their higher power, their higher selves, and to gain the clarity that is needed for them in this moment moving forward. So if you're not the divine, if you are not here to get the clarity, if you are not here to transform and become amazing individuals as you already are and succeed in that space, feel free to exit left. We do not judge. Because this is my second time doing this, I'm just going to jump into what I have as a pre-shuffle. Now, we have mask coming through. We also have the coffin coming through, and we have photograph. As this comes to me, the reason I felt so antsy is because I feel like this is the energy of your person. Now, we have Gemini, we have Scorpio, we have Aquarius. We also have Leo, Taurus, and it looks like Libra coming through. Doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be those signs, but what I will say is regardless, okay, there is someone antsy and anxious to know how you're doing, what you're doing, where you're doing it, what is up with you. And I think that the connection that you shared with a specific person here, at some point, I think the both of you were able to see a future within one another, but someone being your person was definitely pretending, you know, putting on a mask, putting on a front is what I'm hearing. This person presented themselves to be a certain way, but in reality turned out to not be what you encountered at all, right? It's almost like you didn't know the person that you were speaking to at a point, or you didn't know the person that you were laying next to, or you didn't know the person that you once, you know, had an interest in. So all of this change was put you in position to now end a situation. Of course, we know ending a situation puts us in position to have new beginnings. Now, there are a lot of things that we need to, of course, close doors on, but someone here didn't like the way something ended here. Someone here is not happy with the way you guys just kind of went on about your lives without really having a genuine conversation. And I think for the most of you, you tried having a conversation and you're always the one looking to be the communicator. This person wasn't in position to really understand you and be mature about it. So it did kind of push you away to be like, okay, well, you know what I mean? Don't really need you, is what it is. Loved you at one point, but I can forget you if I need to. And so this person has definitely been looking for you. And I think they come to find that you exist in a lot of different spaces throughout their regular day-to-day, right? When they're listening to certain music, it reminds you, or reminds them of you. When they go to have, you know, dinner or lunch at a certain place, you know, they almost think, what would Aqua, you know, think of this place, or what would it be like to have that time spent with you? And if they have moved on into another relationship, they're finding that this person that they're involved with at the moment does not give them the same inspiration that you do, or the same energy that you do, because you hyped this fucking person up. You hyped them up so well, you hyped them up so good, okay? You made this person feel like they were the shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Having you in their life, being their like dream person, right? The person that gives them not only the energy, but has the vibe, has the look. Like, you were literally the person that this person, your person, seen themselves with. Having you finally in their space put them in position to feel like, I've won it all. So now I can kind of just do what I want to do, because at the end of the day, if Aqua thinks I'm good enough for this, or if Aqua hypes me up in this way, I gotta know I'm the shit. Unfortunately, this separation that has taken place between you has fucked their head all up. Now, a lot of you are gracefully moving on, right? A lot of you have just stuck it to them. Like, you know what? I've tried to be the reasonable person. I've tried to be the one that understands where you're coming from or why you did what you did. But let's be honest, Aqua, we have the gift of moving the fuck on. the way that we move on has to be studied. We can be in our, I'm talking about in our feelings, you know what I'm saying? Dot, dot, dot. And still be like, through the emotion, I'm getting the fuck over you. And I think when I say studied, I mean it has to be researched, because the art of detachment for Aquarius comes off very easy, but at the end of the day, it is very difficult, especially when you're truly invested in someone, because the amount of time that we actually put people through, like a fucking obstacle course. We put people through an obstacle course sometimes to see if they can even maintain our level of randomness, and to know that you invested your time into a person, you started to really like this person and envision yourself being with a person, or this person being a specific placeholder in your life, was major. So for this person to fuck it up, it's kind of like, you know what, there is no doubling back. I think they left a bad taste in your mouth is what I'm hearing. Some type of food was nasty. You tasted something. Someone getting food poisoning is what comes up from you. Random downloads, okay? We also have someone just throwing something out that did not fit your taste buds. So there's a lot of things gone wrong in the midst of something sitting well for you, okay? Now, we have adventure coming through, and we also have confidence with determination. Now, a lot of you are determined in this moment, Aquarius, to be the most available to yourself. You are looking to be at your highest of energy moving forward. This season has taught you how not only to let go, but be comfortable with what you are letting go, and familiarize yourself with what is comfortable for you and what you find to be enjoyable rather than just doable. By that, I mean, you are good at so many things. You are very talented. You are very inspirational. You are just good at so many things. And so people are inspired by your level in which you can just do a bunch of different shit. You mesh with different people. People are inspired by that, but also envious of that. You have this way of manifesting things and just being blessed. You're like a magnet for success. The universe is literally trying to prepare you and kind of taking you through this loop. It's almost as if you watch a movie and you know, old films, you put it in VCR. So some of y'all won't know this, you know what I'm saying? If you knew, but VCR, you replay it and you're just seeing like this memory kind of take place. Like, it's kind of like you watching yourself go through all the things that you went through and having to say, you know, okay, I finally accept where I am, because where I am is way different than where I was. You've worked very, very hard to be where it is that you are now standing, and many of you still going through a process and making sure you're comfortable financially, mentally, and emotionally, okay? I say all that to say, Aquarius, the universe is preparing you for something much bigger than even you anticipate. I know a lot of you are manifesting a lifestyle of luxury and comfortability, and again, stability. With that comes you being placed in positions to meet people who want the same thing. Ultimately, you know, as you transform, people are looking to constantly adapt to your lifestyle. People are wanting to be in the mix, okay? It is literally like people inserting themselves in your business thinking that they know you, when in reality they don't know a thing. Now, that was very dominant and very strong masculine energy coming through. Whatever energy this is, back to the beginning. You have someone here who's like, I do not like the way that we ended things, and I do not like the fact that I'm not able to connect with you random like we used to. Someone, I just see you sitting in the car with someone listening to music, and I feel like it is just a vibe. It is an energy that doesn't even have to be explained. There's a lot of laughter, almost like best friend type vibes, right? Again, we get Gemini, we get Sagittarius, we have Taurus, we have Aries, and we also have Leo and Scorpio coming through, okay? This is a person who truly loves you. This is a person who definitely wore that mask, and I think was afraid to dive in deep with you because it was so quick of a connection. Ultimately, this person did see you as a best friend, and I think over time this person started to fall in love with you, and it started to become scary. Now, for those of you that are mature, right, and I say that in the nicest way possible, because many of you are in this space of, let's not play games. What do you want to do? You either want to get it together, you either want to figure this out, make this work, and take the necessary steps in order to make sure it happens, or you bail out and I do me and you do you and you figure it out for the best of whatever. You know what I mean? But this is a person who recognizes that their energy has not been the same. The people that they've been encountering have not been the same. At this time of you guys connecting, I think that there was a lot of, again, inspiration that took place. You inspired somebody to be their higher version. And again, when you bumped their head up, when you made them feel like, oh yeah, I'm the man, they decided to try to test other waters, right? And you can't test other waters while fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? That's just not going to work. So someone now wanting to take responsibility for their actions and the things that they said and that they've done, somebody has ran you in circles for a really long time. And I think at some point you've just cut and called it quits. You're like, I'm not going to keep going in circles, you know, with what this might be or what this won't be, right? Okay, we have acceptance coming out. Okay, this is you accepting that this situation just might not work. And I think we can all say in many cases, we were rooting for this situation to work because we really had feelings for a person here. And we honestly felt like this person had very mutual feelings for us as well. But at some point, someone reached their breaking point. There were a lot of words that were exchanged that put the icing on the cake for this situation. And unfortunately, there's a lot of things that were said that can't be taken back because now this person is taking things personal. I think you took a lot of things personal as well, but both of you just hold a level of pride in which one person didn't decide to apologize when needed, okay? Accepting that a change needed to happen was also the place that they're in, but they no longer want to do that. They are holding this door open to see whether or not you walk through it. They're saying to you right now, or they're coming in to say, you know what? I want to be able to allow you back into my space because I need you. I know I acted like a fool, but I honestly need you. Everybody that I've run into, fucking awkward, fucking weird. Like just not hitting it like we hit it on the compatibility level. You know what I'm saying? This person misses the fuck out of you. Now, does this person deserve you? For many of you, it'd be like, hell no. This person doesn't deserve me. I gave this person an opportunity to really keep it a buck with me and tell me the truth and be honest and be loyal. And, you know, the list goes on and on. But then for some of you, you're like, you know what? We really did have a connection that was undeniable. Okay. We have awareness and bravery. I think your person is coming in with both. Your person is seeing right through other people, recognizing that you are authentic, you are who you say you are, and this is a person who realizes that they cannot change you, they can only mesh with you. There's not much to change to you anyway. They're now looking to be brave enough to say, you know what, I did fall in love with you. You do make me feel a certain type of way. I've never felt this way before. What the fuck is going on? Actually, don't explain to me what's going on. Just come back into my life so we can figure it out together. I think you come to someone through music, okay? I do see a long ass letter being sent or written. I don't know who the fuck is using email like that anymore, but there's someone checking emails now. There is a very genuine connection. And I think that someone, you, Aquarius, you become understanding and realizing that because there was a love connection with this person, there's a possibility of working it out under certain circumstances. You're setting boundaries, correcting a lot of bullshit. With where you are going, there will be no one to disrupt your process. You are the person to say, fucking with me comes with routine. It comes with action, okay? Someone here definitely realizes that their actions did not meet their words. Taking accountability. Okay, we love that. Now, for new love, right? For new love. Someone, this relationship feels fresh. It feels fresh enough for you guys to still be figuring each other out. It feels fresh enough for you both to be in the space of like puppy love, but both being dominant in a sense. I think that whoever I'm talking to right now has had to be dominant, has had to put their foot forward, and you're meeting someone who's softening you up, and you just don't know how to allow that to happen. Very aggressive conversation that took place for someone here. Okay, we gotta let up. We gotta let up. When it comes to career, I feel like someone's career plays a major part in just the level in which you didn't have enough time for the relationship. I feel like someone versus the other was just a lot more busy, and so someone felt like, you know what, I'm trying a little too hard to make time or to be available to someone who isn't available to me. Now in this case, many of you are just, you know, for my singles or for my people who are just like, you know, I'll wait on my princess or my queen or my prince charming, whoever's just in this space of waiting and individually figuring things out. You come in contact and understanding with yourself in this moment. We also have cleansing. I find that many of you are breaking through a very emotional cycle. I know that things have been very, very hard. A lot of you handling a lot of things on your own and feeling very overwhelmed. It almost feels like, you know, if it's not one thing, it's another. And I just want to remind you that you do pull through whatever problem you are facing right now. You do pull through whatever blockage you feel is being placed in front of you. You're able to make it either around, through, or over something very quickly coming up here. Again, as I mentioned in the beginning, the universe is preparing you for a lifestyle that you've been asking for. So when you get close to experience the luxuries of having things just come to you and you being this magnetic pull for what it is that you truly desire, you go through a lot of chaotic shit. You go through a lot of things that try to break you, because the whole point is for you being able to understand how to transform into your own shield. Now, you do have, you know, your protectors. You guys have your angels, you have your guides, you have your shield at hand. But being able to control when that shield goes up is very important. Now, a lot of you are, you know, introverts. Okay, we have our introvert Aquarius, our Aquarius where they're like, I want to go out and be social more so than I want to be at home. And then you have your introverted Aquarius where they're like, bitch, I just want to be at home and I'll deal with people when I deal with them. I do feel like community is important for someone here. I feel like you access a new level of friendship with a group of people here. There's, you know, specifically someone or a couple of people that come in where you feel like you just know them for a really long time. Many of you getting ready to jump into new business ventures with someone that you just met almost seems unrealistic, but it definitely is the right call, considering this person is courageous and they do come with growth. Okay, you both possess this energy of wanting something very new and wanting to be the center of attention, wanting to be on all platforms, wanting to be in people's faces. So you guys give each other this oomph that you've been needing. Now, this does create a lot of balance in your life as far as career and love. I think that's the one thing that many of my Aquarius have been struggling with for the longest, getting rid of a situation in order to grow, but also realizing that you've been hindered in a certain position as well. This new relationship, someone is coming in to say, you know what, I am willing to try and get it right. I don't want to give up just because we ran into that first hiccup. I love this. Whoever's clarity this is, I love it, because you just want something honest, something real, something genuine. And so you're putting all your cards in line, right? I think that this is you taking a chance, taking a risk, being strategic. Let me get it out. And grabbing a hold of your options. Now, when we talk about options, Aquarius, you have options in many different directions. You have options as far as career, and you also have options in love. I feel like you're going to make the right decision in both, but do not give up on yourself. Put yourself first in every situation, okay? We have joy coming through. I see a lot of you getting ready to celebrate something, being inspired by a specific situation, thought, or idea. Now, I just love how creative Aquarius is. I can't get over it. I'm an Aquarius myself, and I'm gonna be honest. When you, if you really do your research, you're gonna see that there are so many successful Aquarius in the world. I'm talking about from billionaires to millionaires to up and coming, right? There are very, very, very successful and creative Aquarius out there. And the one thing that I want you to do is give yourself the gratitude that is needed through this transformation. Thank you, Spirit. When I tell you that God is working on me, Spirit is working on me, I am literally coming to you telling you this shit is getting ready to happen. Everything that you want to clean up, everything that you want to get together, everything that you want to transform into something better is literally in the works. Do not rush yourself through this process. The universe is preparing you for something amazing. A lot of you are getting ready to step into your win. A lot of you are getting ready to step into a lot of money. A lot of you are being granted something that has been held from you. And it does feel like someone left you something. Either way, Aquarius, things look up. Okay, there's a lot of growth and connection for you. I just want to say that I am very proud and happy for you. We have stability, security, performance, growth, and flexibility coming through with palm trees. Many of you getting ready to take a vacation, meeting up with someone who lives somewhere else, whether this is a friend or a relationship. A lot of you are getting ready to start something new on to your next phase in your next chapter. We also have paradise coming through along with twin flame. Now, twin flames, soulmates, they can come in the form as, you know, again, a partner or a friendship, but either way, your life is changing for the better. You are stepping into a new lifestyle. And I will say, to encourage many of you, when you do something, be the best at whatever it is that you choose to put a foot forward in. Okay, you are going to make a major outcome, a major breakthrough. You are finally getting the answers to the questions that you have been asking for a really long time. I inspire all of you to be mindful of the conversations that do come through. Someone reaching out through a text message, and again, some type of email that you need to pay attention to in regard to maybe some type of money or financial matter. Okay, things are getting ready to change, and I just can't get over it. I'm so excited for all of you. I cannot wait to see what amazing things happen. If you would like a personal reading with me, please be sure that you hit my Instagram or my email in the description box below. My Instagram is also listed in the corner. I have 1 hour readings or 30-minute readings. My 1 hour readings is $150. My 30-minute readings are $80. I am doing a special for just this week only. 45 minutes. We spend technically an hour together. I do 45 minutes to go into a deep dive on love and career personally, and then we do a 4-question yes or no on the pendulum. So we spend about an hour together for $100. If you're into that, I would say get with me ASAP, because it's only going to be for this week, and then we go back to our regular scheduled program. I know that because I'm manifesting to be connected with the true divine, people that are really transforming this season, this week, wanting to gain more clarity, going through that transformation very quickly, I know that I'll be able to, of course, meet you all. We've been going crazy with the personal readings, and I just love, love, love you all, those of you that come back every single time. Otherwise, I'm gonna leave it there. For those of you that don't know what a pendulum is, this is the pendulum. It swings in favor of what it is you are asking for. I'm gonna hold y'all to it. I'm gonna say we got a lot of shit to work on, Aquarius, but be mindful of what the universe is preparing for you. You're asking for very specific things, and you need to be prepared for that. I will see you guys in the next reading. We are out.